know what I'm saying? We got FTV Radio exclusive. Shout out to DJ Crest Beats. And a legend in the building. Thank you for being with us. You know what I'm saying?
Pleasure. I can't even explain. I mean, hopefully you get some footage of what we was doing over there.
Absolutely.
We actually was vibing for like, a couple of hours before we did this.
That was the behind the scenes.
And that was actually fun.
The best part. The best part.
But that's gonna be the best part. This is gonna be good too, but
interesting.
It's gonna be a little more deeper, come with the jokes. Nowadays like I told them, I try to breathe a little more life into, in death. We got a little problem in the hood. Like most of them fucking dying in there, you know what I'm saying? So we thinking of
some joy.
We're thinking of too much negative shit, death and all that shit, man. You know what? I learned through history, life, wisdom, that when you put out that good shit, you get that good shit back. So let's just be happy for a little bit. That's all. That's wisdom too, my nigga. Can't be 18 years old, probably thinking like me, but take some juice from OG.
Tell me about I saw you that they had an event about the street name of Big Pun. Tell me about that movement. How was that experience?
It was a movement. It's a legendary day, baby. Legendary. It wasn't just it was a movement. That movement is fucking 25 years old. That's bloodline. That's something that should be definitely more recognized than it has been. I mean, a great achievement from a fellow Latino like us, And that's my best friend, besides music. But what he did for the, for the Latin community was definitely recognized in a major way. He inspired our fucking race to go for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are and show your talent off and represent your Bronx, your borough, ghetto fabulous style.
I saw the whole family.
Didn't have to go to school. Went against the odds. You know what I'm saying? Father at an early age. Was born here in the Eureka, but if you told him that, he would fucking probably slap you because he says, I'm Boricua. And didn't know like a fucking Spanish. My brother. The illest motherfucking Spanish Boricua ever touched that mic. From the Bronx, with grace, with talent, but humility, with con cojones. Para meterse en ese juego de morenito que ahí cuando pero nosotros nacimos con los morenitos, pero para meterse ahí en ese círculo de gangsters and put an impression that lasts a lifetime on them, that's an achievement. That's an achievement that I don't think is recognized like it should have been, but that's why he was what he was. And that's why he got the fame he got. Because there was other Spanish rappers that came before him. There was other legends that came before him that did great by the hip hop community and all that I recognized. But when Pun did it, and then it's probably a New York thing, but that quality of him is what made him, he set that bar to another level, because it was known always like, like Latinos, Boricuas, Spanish people in general in the hip hop community, that was never known as the ill rappers. You know what I'm saying? There was never the one that grabbed their mic and was the best at it, or recognized as the best. They were nice maybe, but not recognized, even to be the same level as. So what I'm saying is this: that element that a lot of people don't recognize that Pun had, which I think they know, was the element of giving the Spanish Latino the right to touch that mic again. Or not even again, to touch that mic and command attention from black, white, all races, especially black. Because black, the black artists are the ones we got inspired by. Me, personally, my favorite rappers are G-Rap, Kane, Rakim, these are who made me, who made Cuban, who made Pun. So we was inspired by it. Also, the Metal Man Aces, we always gave love, We gave Joe that type of love because he was Latino, even though he was a little on the white side, but he was Latino, represent Boricua, and he repped it with that pride. So all of that, and we're from the same neighborhood. So that's different, but it wasn't no Latino that gripped that mic ever.
Like Pun.
Well, like Pun in the way that he grabbed the mic and could compete at the highest level of lyricism with the top MCs, which are the black MCs at the time. That, you know, that later on we would go as fucking students and as humble fucking little fans, and they salute Pun like this. That's when you know, cause Pun, you know, Pun was humble. Like, we was humble with it. We were like fucking little kids. They go shit, that fucking G-Rap, oh shit, Nas. When we first met him, you know, Pun wanted to front it off. Me, I was like a fucking little kid. Yo, I fucking love you. Like a fucking groupie, but you know, her niggas like just show love. That's how genuine we was. And I didn't give a fuck. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And they play me like I'm like a fucking little, you know what I'm saying? Like I was on their day, then that's different. But they never did that. They would show love back. And that's my, you know, the way we show love like that, genuine like that. So, the minute I seen, you know what I'm saying, like idols of mine, like G-Rap, you know, the Rakims, the Big Daddy Kanes, the Nas's, you know what I'm saying, give that love genuinely, because you know when a nigga giving you fake love because you know he knows Joe and you're Joe's friend. He's getting no. When Pun grabbed that mic, when Pun ever spit around, he just had it. He had that command and that charisma. He had that whole room paying attention to him and listening to his fucking words. And that's one thing that, you know, I think is really overlooked. It's not really specified. It's just like, oh, Pun was the dopest Latino rapper. No, nigga, Pun was one of the illest rappers. Mm-hmm. Because when we started, niggas didn't know what color he was. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't give a fuck about what color, whoever it was. Because hip hop was a blend of every color. You know, it was money, it was corporations that divided shit. And they said, okay, this is the Latin world, which it is. Mm-hmm. The Latino, Spanish world is different. But it was never a Spanglish shit. It was like, you know what I'm saying, the Morenos and the Boricuas out here are separated. It was hip hop, it was all together. Just Spanish people with the Boricuas played a bigger part in breakdancing, mm-hmm. graffiti. Mm-hmm. They played a bigger part. Now there was no more for that. Pun gave them that new wave, gave that mic a certain fucking type of brightness and light that brought a whole race with him. Mm. And that's why he was so important, you know?
I feel as though you guys predicted the word or the saying Latino going platinum.
Yeah, that was Pun's company. He wanted to do
so that was a company. That was the name.
Yeah, that was his. That was his name. LGP. Black go platinum. That was his thing. Because even when he went platinum,
okay,
you know, he was. He was fucking little nigga. We niggas from the hood. We wasn't prepped. We didn't go there. This is not a fucking novela. This is not no fucking at the, you know, fake fucking reality show. Like, niggas is hood niggas. Yeah. I'm really a fucking Marielito Zingao, you know, come from a fucking Mariel. Yeah. With no fucking, you know, with my family as a little kid, but looking for the American dream. That hooked up with one of the illest fucking retarded niggas, you know, that was at the time, you know, going through his struggles. Born out here, pero, you know, proud to be, you know, who he was, pero another struggling soul that attached, well, we attached ourselves to each other, and, you know, saying, and we became friends, but we wasn't no fucking stars as far as, like, he was a star to me always. You know what I'm saying? He was like that nigga that I was proud to be like, y'all don't have a brother, but I used to take my, you know, his picture to my school. He told me that's my brother. Smooth white motherfucker. I had the picture with him with the shirt. Like he was slim. But when I met him, he was already like 280. But we was in the studio, and we was in a boxing gym playing ball. We was active. So he was 250, you know, going back and forth. But he gained weight, you know, fast and shit. Boxers do that. When you do that boxing regimen, mm-hmm. like your appetite and shit. This motherfuckers there in the boxing gym that they gain like fucking 100 pounds every for 3 months. They got 100 pounds on them already. Not saying that's an excuse for Pun, but you know, that's the regimen we was in. Like we used to be active every day, so if he eats, he gonna work out double. So that motherfucking weight is not going to really, you know what I'm saying, pile up on you like that. Because we was active. But later on, we stopped being active. Like, hey, you know, the Benz, the scoop beamers and the Benz. And then the McDonald's strips with the trends. Fucking big whoppers and their friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. That's a life, you know. You got pampered. That's the life of a star. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful journey, man. Beautiful journey, you know. Life is, it's a trip canal.
You went through a lot, huh?
We all go through lots.
Yeah.
You know, it depends. My shit is a lot, but it's like a lot, like fucking Forrest Gump a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was in places that were fucking,
never.
You know, like you know, fucking Forrest Gump, like, you know, he fucking broke out of fucking orthopedic shoes and he started fucking playing football. Grabbed this shit and then he became a fucking pinball and then he went to the army. It was like that, my shit was like that. Like yo, shit. I'm in Cuba, oh shit, with the fucking yes on my leg, going through operations, then I'm in a boat. Why these niggas throwing this thing over the boat and the water's turning red? Oh shit, they're killing people here. But so what? We made it to freedom and then okay, I'm in America. Oh, I like to live in America. Hey, you know English, fuck it. We're from Puerto Rico, let's go to New York. I don't know where, fuck it, it's cold out there. I've never seen snow. We're going to New York, hey, I become a fucking rapper. Hey, fucking rapper, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I make this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like a chain of events that just never stop. Be like, cojones. But it's beautiful because.
So shit.
I feel I attract
that's a movie right there. You just gave us a trailer of your own movie, of your own documentary, your own book.
But that's life. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm sure you could, if you put it the way you
did.
What happened? Yeah. And it's, you know, like I could tell you a story when I was in 5th grade when I got into chess. Like I love chess. Like I love that shit for some reason. Like, hey, it's calling me. You know what I'm saying? And I got into chess. My school, Roberto Clemente, once he's 6th on Morrison, once he's 4th, they began a chess team, whatever. I got into it. Like, they became fucking nice. Next thing you know, fucking Kasparov, the freshman fucking the champion of the world. Kasparov comes to my school. I was the last, he played 100 kids at once. I was the last 10, one of the last 10. One of the last 10, that's it. He beat my ass too, but I stood to the last 10. From there, a fucking show called The Mind. Channel 13 at the time was public access TV. They came to my house to interview me about fucking chess. Understand? So now I'm on TV. Nobody knows this. I've showed them probably fucking even, better go to the archives in the fucking Channel 13. But it was public access back then. And that was 1987, 88. The fucking crew, the camera crew, you know, back in the days, with the cameras with the fucking, you know, the refrigerator at the top of your shit, they go in your house. I don't know what they come into my house for. Channel 13 is a show called The Mind. They want to interview me because they feel like special. At that age, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. We fucking immigrants. My mother's like, ¿qué tú estás haciendo en la escuela, Felito? Thinking I'll get in trouble. I'm like, mommy, you feel it? You know, I'm in a, you know, I'm kind of shocked too, but I'm like, shit. It's appreciation, but it's like attention that went beyond what I expect. You know what I'm saying? Like something I did, and it's always been like that too. Like I feel I had that type of chi with me, always. So I know that at the end of the day, like my energy, what I brought to Terror Squad, brought that with it. So it's nothing but positive stuff, you know. Amongst, you know, Joe had his energy also, which Pun had his shit together. It was that Voltron. Voltron, nigga. That shit formed and it was it. It's just, you know, when you deal with the pie, we earned it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't take, you know, the worst thing a nigga could do is diminish your accomplishments. Lie on you when he knows that he's lying. You know what I'm saying? So that's the worst thing somebody could do, you know, because it's taken away from you so he can rob your accomplishments to go to him. But you always, you know, it's always going to be a fucking, it's always going to, you know, fail because the truth is the truth. And, you know, it's just, we get to the age of your accomplishments, like, corny, like, the niggas really looking at me like this, like, I ain't doing nothing, y'all bug, like, for real, after all the shit I did? And it's that confidence to come out because of real reality that you've done, the work that you put in. You know, so you have to, because nobody else is saying it for you. Like, I did so much shit. I'm still waiting for a motherfucker to say something about Cuban. I know I did shit, that life-changing shit for people that are in the industry, that I made them get in the game, that I put them in a position out of my heart. Love for you, nothing, I don't want nothing from you, just my nigga. I did it for, so that means that I did over 99 fucking favors of love. And that's a type of, that's the type of act of love you do that gets treated like weakness. Like, you could get away with that and be like, oh, you're supposed to do that, or I suckered him into doing nothing. Because you didn't sucker me. I did it. Made you, I showed you it was love. I told you it was, I love you, nigga, my nigga. So it's like that. The world has turned into that shit around me. Like, everybody that I know, I helped nobody that I had. I stood up in front of that camera in positions of where they could tell a story about some personal or something, and like, you was around something, they could tell a story about Cuba. And I know I did. And that shit bothered me for a long time. Not no more, because I know that they know. It's just that you didn't have the balls, or you didn't have the love to speak on when you had the chance to. But I did. When I was in position, I spoke about you. I brought you with me, right? I mean, it happens, But I'm just trying to tell you that when it's that won't be, and then later on, that turns into giving the next nigga that doesn't deserve the props that I deserve. So it just becomes that type of shit where it's like, it makes you real cold if you let it, real cold and real protected, insulated, or isolated, and very overprotective of your space. And I could see Joe with that characteristic. I could see he has something like that. He had that in the beginning. He was very like don't use my light. Make sure you know it's me. You know what I'm saying? That I understood it, and it was respected. But like I said, sometimes like that didn't apply to me, because I earned it. You know what I'm saying? I earned all that. My time, I earned my space, I earned my rhymes, I earned my money. You know what I'm saying? So they could act like it was a free ride all day to diminish the worth what I did. You know what I'm saying? The songs that I wrote, the talent I put in, how my story became, really known without him. It's really actually Pun who, remember he put me in. Pun used to bring me to all the fucking video shoots and stuff. So, if you go back to the archive, Joe did put me in like his videos. Two videos. It was Hustling is the Key to Success. He gave me a little cameo there, and then the other one we went to Florida. So what he did with the Marvin Gaye beat. Joey, let's get this money.
Okay.
Shit is getting, that shit. So that's when, what I'm saying? We started in '83. Pun used to bring me a lot. So Pun used to be his hype man, and I used to be Pun's hype man.
Hype man.
So, but that didn't mean he had to like it. You know what I'm saying? So he showed this character about how he felt about me during those times. And he tried to belittle me. You know how niggas are, I took it, right? I took it with that puppy. Relax, okay? I got it, I'll do it.
Okay.
But I'm relaxed, I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah.
I took it like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, we all humans, you know what I'm saying? You OD in it.
Yeah.
It's like you try to play me. I never been a center for a nigga's joke, you know what I'm saying? So, I got one for Pun. And I liked it. I liked the nigga. You're helping my brother.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. And, it doesn't matter. Like, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, certain niggas are who they are, and they show you who they are, and they got certain things, and they got their own mind. They got the free will, right? So you could use all the talents you got for good, or you can use them for bad. You can appreciate others that did things for you, or you could appreciate them and still keep them under you and kill them, so that they won't get further than you, because something about them scared you. they probably got a certain gift or attribute that they got that you don't. That makes you scared of that. That fear you got for that makes you want to keep them down. People like that. You know, so it's just that. And when you're dealing with a lot of people, a team, you always get complicated. But we got a beautiful story in the same hand, you know what I'm saying? There's pain, there's tears, there's love, there's hate.
It's a story to tell.
There's greed, there's a lot. That's why it's beautiful, because it has all of that. It has action, it has drama, it has all that. And I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad that I stood. I'm who I am because life put me in situations that I had to become that person and represent that belief that made me stand 10 toes down on the ground when I was against all odds. That's what made me, and that's what they scared of. And I took my scars, I took my pain for the reason, and I held it down. Like for the show with Tony Sunshine, right? The stomach scar. I took it for my friend. I protected my friend. That's valor. Something you hold deep. Right? Stupid. Because look what he doing. He's rocking with my enemy, wishing, making songs about me, disrespecting my name, hanging with the niggas that knocked him out back in the days. Like, this is the nigga I cut, that I caught that scar for. But life taught me that. Later on in life, this is what it has become. The nigga that I bled for is, my enemy now. He's my enemy. The nigga that I stood up for and protected. So I'm trying to tell you, life teaches you things like that. So, am I ashamed? No, I'm not ashamed. Because at the same time, I could be ashamed. Be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a real nigga, you take blame when you say, can't believe I'm that stupid nigga, these fucking fatty niggas. Niggas told me that I let this nigga back in my, you know what I'm saying? I could be like that, and I probably was at one time, but now it's like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? You love, nigga, that's love, baby. You protected your love. You protected somebody you cared for. You let the world know. He don't know it, or he don't care, but them enemy niggas knew. Even the enemies at the time that stabbed me knew. This nigga here think he hard. That nigga really, right now, that nigga protected that nigga. That nigga fought for that nigga. He had to jump in, he could have ran him. He jumped in, grabbed us, nigga. He launched one of us. We had to beat him up. And then we was 30 deep outside, we beating him up. He didn't want to go down. We had to stab him. They have to tell you the truth. 30 against 2, 18 and 16. Me protecting that nigga. I'm just trying to tell you, those situations, I don't have to take credit for him no more. You know what I'm saying?
Story to tell.
It is what it was. I protected something that I cared for, even if it was not the right thing. But the streets, the people, the energy that went in there speaks for itself. I didn't have to catch that scar if I would have minded my business. If I would have ran, probably most niggas would. And to this day, there's probably. They wouldn't have took that stand, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, life puts me in certain situations that it looks wrong, maybe because the team, their values may be different from me. But in my heart, I know what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you hanging with a team of snitches. You get caught out. Some niggas like, you do time for this nigga? You tell him that nigga? And you like,
oh, you serious?
Yeah, but remember, you got the pressure for them. They all snitches, so they all gassing you. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they want you to take the fall for something, so you could get the blame, whatever. But they all on top of you to do that. You know how hard it is for you not to do that, though? Not to go along with the gas? And that is what makes you a superstar to me. That when you know that you are being fucking guided by the wrong thing, the devil, whatever you want to call it, the wrong bad energy, and you still stand up to that and say no to the illest guys, because you know it's guys, and you know that's gonna be the wrong thing for you to do, and you're gonna regret it. So I do it, right? And I always had that thing with you know what I'm saying. The pun had the same thing, and like I said, it's a beautiful thing, beautiful story. The way I painted in certain chapters.
So you think you'll come out with a book or a movie?
I am. I'm, you know, like I'm definitely coming out with a book. My story didn't belong. I mean, didn't start with a Charles Squad over here. I'm saying my story comes from.
Y lo que falta.
Sí, por eso. La gloria. La última. Bueno, la gloria, of course. Dios got the gloria. But the gloria that, you know, the stamp in the music game.
Before we get up out of here, you got any music that you're coming out with?
Yeah, man, they just fucking spend 2 hours over there listening to my music.
Sí, pero no, yo sé, porque
no, pero te capupis. Okay, this is my fucking
Cuban Link.
This is my fucking hustling Dominican / Puerto Rican new fucking DJ. He also DJs for Redman too.
Yes. Coming up next.
I don't know why he's acting this shy and acting this fucking brand new.
Real hood story.
Because this motherfucker here, he got the business down pat, he got the mind, he got the vision.
The marketing skills.
Pero tiene la boca un poquito pegado ahí. No sé por qué. No,
we'll be back.
We're gonna do a lot of things too. And what we got over here? The third, nigga. The third too. The third.
Empire Lounge. This Saturday we're gonna be over there.
Yeah, no, Empire Strikes Back.
We'll be right back with another TV show and.